This is Gabriela Rodriguez from Las Vegas Weekly, and this is my story from Summer Unlocked section in the July 23rd, 2026 issue. Chasing Angles. Find your focus and beat the heat in the shadowy comfort of a local pool hall. Centuries ago, billiards started as an outdoor lawn game until moody French weather forced the game indoors. Somewhere along the way, grass transitioned to green felt, and when King Louis XI reportedly struggled to bend over to play, the cue evolved with him. It turns out discomfort has always driven humanity's greatest inventions. That's probably how I ended up at Griff's Bar and Billiards on an otherwise forgettable Monday afternoon, hiding from the white blast of the sun inside a room where time moves at the speed of rolling cue balls. The door swings shut, and suddenly my world is refrigerated. The lights are low, the tables glow like blue islands, and every few seconds comes that unmistakable percussion, the clean crack of the break, followed by a clatter of resin balls ricocheting off one another. Dave, the daytime bartender, slides me a cue after checking my ID with all the urgency of someone who has absolutely nowhere else to be. I grab a cube of chalk and the white ball and exchange some head nods with fellow midday players. But I'm not here to debate 7-foot tables versus action tables. I'm here because I desperately want to believe I'm naturally good at this. At the back corner table, my opening shot scratches immediately, which is the game's elegant way of saying, nice confidence, try again. So I slow down and crouch until my eyes are level with the cue ball. My bridge hand spreads across the felt, thumb locked against my index finger, the stick resting inside that little human tripod. The cloth feels smooth beneath my fingertips and chalk dust lingers in the air. Pull back, breathe, shoot, click. One striped ball drops. Not exactly Minnesota Fats, but enough to keep me chasing the next one. Soon, I'm less interested in winning than in simply repeating the ritual. Line it up, listen, adjust, hit. Watch physics decide whether I'm a patient genius or an overconfident idiot. Every successful shot feels accidental until it happens twice, then 3 times, and suddenly I'm loudly convincing myself I've unlocked some hidden talent. Pool has a reputation as midnight recreation. Sticky floors, cheap beer, and somebody hovering behind you waiting to steal the table. But on a sleepy weekday afternoon, it becomes borderline meditation. Maybe that's what keeps people coming back to places like Griff's. Not the competition, not even the chance to sink the impossible shot, but the satisfying rhythm of it all. Outside, summer keeps screaming. Here, everything slows down a notch and gives way for the game. Other places to break, bank, and sharpen your game around town. If you want to actually improve instead of just waving a cue around with a beer in your hand, head to Good Times, Q Club, Cuties, Walter's Billiards, or Bangin' Balls, where the only thing judging your shot is the table. If you're chasing equal parts game and good old chaos, rack up at Cornish Passie's Arts District Lounge, Backstage Bar and Billiards, or Dino's, where the drinks flow, the conversations get louder, and somebody always swears they almost had that one shot. You can find this story and others online at lasvegasweekly.com.